I'm joined by Linnard Harris. He's an independent running for election in House District 66. Mr. Harris, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. So tell us, what is this election about?
Well, for me, it's all about change, about real change, working towards making a better life for people. Not just a party or anything like that, not to knock any party because they're people as well, but it's just, for me, it's about change, just making genuine change and trying to get some things done.
And so what are those areas where you would like to see change? 2 years ago, healthcare was a big issue. People at the polls were interviewed and said that access to healthcare was one of the top things. What about this time around?
Well, I feel this time around it's definitely weapons, guns. It's about that. People are in fear of their lives. Students are in fear of their lives. And me being a school teacher, substitute teacher, I have the same fear, the same thoughts of someone coming to a classroom or coming down a hall is just shooting people. So that's one of the biggest topics for me right now.
So what are the steps that you would support?
The steps I would support?
Yeah, in terms of dealing with that threat or that concern.
The main thing for me, I would say, is I have no problem with people carrying guns. I just have a problem with people carrying assault weapons. I just don't see the need for anyone to carry an assault weapon walking through the city, walking into a Walmart, walking into a school. I just don't see the need for it. Not to take people's rights away to protect themselves. I believe in that. I'm a former police officer, so I believe in that protection. You should be able to protect yourself. But as assault weapons, I just don't see the need for it. Police officers, Army, military, yes, yeah, we need them there. But to have someone just to sling it over the shoulders and walk down the street, I don't believe in that.
I see. And about universal background checks or the one handgun a month law, those are a couple of measures that Democrats had been expected to bring up in the shortened special session. What about those issues? Not a lot of people are talking about assault weapons, it seems, or at least not necessarily in the bill right now.
Well, they should be. They really should be. That is one of the main things. People are not walking into schools with handguns and killing 10, 20, 30 people. They're carrying assault weapons in there. So it should be. A bill should be ready.
On the federal level right now.
It needs to be talked about on the state level. I mean, the federal level is great, that's fine, but people are getting shot up right here in Virginia, and we need to do something to protect them. And I say my own personal feelings are to ban assault weapons. Unless you are a police officer on duty, military, I just don't feel the need to have an assault weapon on you.
And what about education reform? I saw that on your website that you're interested in that as well.
Yes, far as education, oh my goodness, that's dear to my heart because I work as, again, a substitute teacher. And I was just today at the school with other teachers talking about these issues. As far as education, first of all, first and foremost, I want to put this out there. Teachers aren't getting paid, again, not even half or close to what they should be getting paid. And I wouldn't even say how much they should. I know how it should be way more than they're making right now because, again, I'm in the classrooms with them. I see what's going on. And they are dealing with a lot. And the students, they need a lot more help as well. They do.
So where does that money come from? Because a lot of people would support, sure, give the teachers better pay so they don't have to take second jobs during the summer and to attract simply more people to the profession. Where does that come from? Cuts have to be made somewhere.
Yes, yes. Unfortunately, they have to be, but it is necessary. My example is, if we didn't have teachers, you and I wouldn't be sitting here because we couldn't read teleprompter. I couldn't read the books that I've written. I wouldn't be able to write them because we wouldn't know. Those teachers mean everything because if someone didn't teach you how to read, how to write, arithmetic, you wouldn't be able to tell what to do with your check. So we need those teachers to understand we care. So we have to really stress that, I feel. So where the money will come from, we have to figure that out. but it's necessary. It's a need. It's not a want. It's a need.
All right. Well, sadly, we are out of time. Linnard Harris, independent
Thank you.
in the House District 66. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I do appreciate it.